from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from.
Let's get to our next game. We got Ole Miss taking on Tennessee Volunteers, who's been hot lately. This line opened up in favor of Ole Miss -4. Right now, that line's -3. The total is at 85.5. Right now, that line's at 82. Depending on where you looking as a consensus, so we might actually have to update that. But Ole Miss 4-1 on the year, 2-2-1 against the spread, coming off that. Man, Lane Kiffin was calling some stupid stuff last game, man, and the fact that they lost the spread by the last 10 seconds. You know, that face mask call was huge for Arkansas. But anywho, Tennessee Volunteers, my boy Josh Heupel picking that starting to have that Tennessee offense look like how it was at UCF. 2 on the year, 3-3 against the spread. Injury reports right now for Ole Miss: Ely, running back, concussion. He is questionable for this game. And Mingo and Brown have been out for the whole year, so they're pretty much healthy. Tennessee, they got quite a nice little list of injuries right now. Bumphris, defensive line, he's questionable. Harris, defensive line, he's questionable. Keaton, wide receiver, he's questionable. All three of those guys are undisclosed issues. Offensive lineman Mays, he's probable for the game this weekend with an ankle injury. Eason, the linebacker, he's questionable as well. And Evans, the running back, he left last game, so he's probable for this game this week. Get to these quick actual factuals. Mississippi, they are 5-1 straight up in the last 6 games, 5-1 against the spread in the last 6 games against Tennessee, but 2-5 straight up in the last 7 games against Tennessee, 2-9 straight up in the last 11 games on the road, 4-1 straight up in the last 5 games this season, and 1-4 against the spread in the last 5 games against an SEC opponent. Tennessee, the over's gone over 4 out of the last 5 games. They're 4-2 straight up in the last 6 games. The unders hit 7 out of the last 10 games when they're playing at home. The overs also hit 4 out of the last 6 games this season, but they're 3-8 straight up in the last 11 games when playing against the SEC conference opponent, and they are 6-13 straight up in the last 19 games in the month of October. Tennessee, Ole Miss, Marley, how do you feel about this one?
I don't know, Coach. I don't know. I want to take Tennessee on the upset, but those injuries is making me off of it. I think Ole Miss is the better team. Oh man, but I know Rocky Top at nighttime they got a winning record. You earn unlimited 4% cashback on dilute. They got a winning record. That place is going to be rocking. I don't know, boys. I know it's been a while since Tennessee's been good. I don't know if people remember. That used to be one of the loudest stadiums in college football for a long time. Back when they were good. Man, I really want to take Tennessee, man. They're good. They're better than I thought. But I think Ole Miss is the better team. Coach, I'm kind of lost on this one, man. I'm gonna go Tennessee with the points. I'm not real confident, to be honest with you. I think Ole Miss is the better team. Ole Miss money line. God, I just think this is an upset. I'm waffling on this one, Coach. I'm not gonna lie to you. God, I think this is an upset. I hate going back and forth like this. What you got for me, Coach? Give me your opinion. I'll give you an answer at the end.
Again, is Ole Miss going to be tired? Are they from a game that are they gas? You know, that's the biggest question. Tennessee, they're clicking. They're clicking on all cylinders, and they're at home. Not sure how Ole Miss plays at home, but these guys are. I mean, not how Ole Miss plays on the road because they haven't been on the road for too much, especially against anybody tough. I like Heupel, but man, the most explosive offense right now. You know, they've been proving they can get out of jams. But Otis, that's South Carolina team sucks.
They're awful. I remember we bet on them week 1 and barely got out of that hole.
Man, they suck, man.
You know what, Coach? I want Ole Miss on the money line.
Yeah. I'm taking Ole Miss on the money line for this one. I think their offense is just a little bit more potent.
Too potent. They're the better team.
Tennessee's trying to get their offense to be like that. So, yeah, we both gonna back up Tennessee for this one. I mean, not Tennessee. Ole Miss. What you want them with the points or the money line?
I'm going with the better quarterback. Corral has been fucking lighting it up, bro.
You going with the points or the money line?
I'm gonna go with the money line.
Yeah, I'm not playing around with that.
I'm not playing around, yeah. I mean, Corral done thrown for damn near 1,500 yards, 12 touchdowns, no interceptions, and 89.9 QBR. Like, I'm not betting against that.
If Lane Kiffin don't go for it on his own territory, man, we good. We should be good. So
I don't think he does that against this team. I don't think they'll be going back and forth like that the whole game, maybe initially.
Yeah. So I'm gonna take.
Appreciate that, Jennifer. What's that? How you say that? Luce. I don't want to butcher your last name. But appreciate that, Jen. And fair breakdown matchup. Personality. Appreciate that, man. I goddamn it, I damn sure appreciate that.
Yeah, I appreciate that. All right, let's get on to our next game. We both like Ole Miss right here. Hey, be sure to hit a like, subscribe, follow, man. Help us build our page back up. We're trying to get back where we was before, you know, the YouTube government saw some brothers hopping into an untapped market. And they was like, no, sir, we not letting you. You know, folks in here. Let's get to our next game.
Check it out. Look, we from the bottom, ain't no problems, we gon' make a way. Got no coach on the field, but we making plays. Hey, look, don't worry, we gon' be okay. Hey, look, why? Cause we gon' make them pay. We from